Today we're going to learn about text. Text is the same pretty much whatever program you're in. If you look at your toolbar, it's going to be shown with either a large A or a T. In Photoshop, it is a T. So if you go down the toolbar to the T, you'll see, if you right-click on it, you'll see that you can do horizontal, vertical, or you can do some masking, which is advanced. But for right now, you would do horizontal or vertical. So I can just click on this, you click over here, and now I have a flashing cursor, and I'm going to type in water. So now that's really small. I can either use my magnifying glass, and then I can scroll in. I can use my T for text and go over here and select it all, and I can make it bigger. I can put in a number. If you want to see everything, it's Control-0 once you are out of this. So now I'd have that. The other thing you can do is if you have this, you can oh, let me fix this for you so you can see. You're on a text layer here, so I can hit Control-T, which means to transform, and I can make it whatever size, shape that I want it to be. Okay, so I'm just going to make it maybe like that. Hit the Enter key to get the selection tool away. And I don't like this font, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this. I'm going to highlight it, and then this first one is all of the different fonts that are in there. And as you scroll through them, you can see how it's changing it on there, so you can actually kind of see what that font would look like. So maybe I'll choose something like that. And font you can do a lot of things with. If I have this here and up here across the top, there's a couple things. One, I can center my font so that it would be in the center. That works really well when it comes to multiple lines of text. I can change my color of my font up here if I wanted to. And the other thing is if you go to this next one, you can click on it and it will allow you to do some fun things with it. So if I click on this, I can make it look like a fisheye. I can, but you really can't tell because it's the same color. It must be in that color frame today. So we'll change it to this. So now you can see how it makes it into a fisheye. So you can change it to pretty much whatever you want it to look like. I'm just going to leave it an arc for right now. The other thing is if you click on this folder, it brings up all of these, and you'll learn more about this as you go through. But you can set how far apart the letters are. See, if I click that and I make that 0, it made the letters much further apart, so they're easy to read. Sometimes you have them there that way for a reason. You can move it around just like you always do. You can go over here and double click, and you can put effects on text just like you do on anything else. And I think I will add a bevel so it gives it a little bit more. I like the inner bevel. and it gives it a little bit more of a 3D look. So there you go. You can also, if you click on this and right click, you can type going down. So we are going to type going down. So now I've got this, and do you see how far apart this is? So you can do the same thing that I just showed you. Select all, you go to this folder, and we want it to be closer together. So now let's try. So these are all different settings. Whoops, 600, it's a little bit much probably. And this one won't matter. So you can play with it a little bit and try to get it to where you want it to be. You can hit Control T and you can turn it or do whatever it is you want it to do. Not my favorite, but I wanted to show you the options. And then you can do the same thing. If you want it to be the exact same effects that's on the word water, all you have to do is right click, go down to copy layer style, go to the style, the layer that you want to put it on, right click and say paste layer style. So now I have the exact same layer style on that one that I do on the word water.